It's Monday, March 13th. This is SPY, kind of a mid-morning update here. I am mostly done with my trading for the day. I'll watch it closely in the afternoon for secondary type trades, but at the moment just kind of updating the SPY. You can see here we had a big pre-market range. After a big drop last week, the market was kind of up a little bit and then it was getting very weak towards the open, but that very first bar didn't go anywhere to the downside and we started up green. So there was a little bit of structure to the upside to start the session. You're kind of way below, yesterday's low. You've come down a lot last week. So, it's not surprising at all that you can get a little bit of, after some exhaustion risk, a little bit of a pullback type of thing before possibly continuing lower. So at the moment, you can see here, just about 2 hours into trading, we have the yellow line here, which is now the open of the week. And the open of today, obviously. So we're going to want to see something. If we're going to continue lower with this trend that's in force, we're going to have to see something roll over and fail and start attacking this yellow line to turn the weekly chart red again. It's similar to last week where we were going up a little bit and we had the opening price right up here for the week. And as long as we stayed below there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we were bearish on the week. If we're going to stay above this yellow line all week, we could be moving to the upside. But it would be, given the trend that is down, any kind of failure up here, that either whether it's today or tomorrow or anything that starts to attack this line, that's what we're going to look for. Until then, we'll kind of be biased in the very short run to the upside. So like I said, given this price action, you are biased to the upside, at least to start the day. It went up, had an orderly pause right into you can see this fair value gap here on between bar number 1 and 3, held there and now made a second push up. Now the question is, on the daily chart, are you going to get through the midpoint of that prior day and get an outside day to the upside and really get a strong start to the week? You can see here on the weekly chart, we have a big red bar, so it's going to be really hard to get significantly above the midpoint of that bar as the week goes on. On the monthly chart, let me get to that. We still have a 2 down month. You can see here, just based on today, we closed like red, as of the end of last week, but now we're kind of pushing up a little bit to start this week, but we're still projecting down here once we get that reversal. So we'll just kind of see. What's interesting with March, if we can't really get to those targets, and we're about midway through the month right now and kind of holding here, this could be an exciting reversal to the upside. Anytime you kind of come down and don't reach your targets, maybe into April, you get then that, if we get a 2-up month coming, then you're really going to get excited to attack those highs. But that's a long way off. For now, we're still projecting down here towards these lows, given the 2 down month. That really took a big drop last week. But, it's not surprising that you're getting a little pause in here. I shot a video kind of showing how this week kind of mirrors this week back here. And you can see even on this week, we went up a little bit before continuing lower. So this is that move at the moment to kind of start up a little bit before possibly going lower, but we want to get below that yellow line. Anyway, at the moment here, given that we've had 2 pushes up in the morning, kind of to the midway point of the prior bar, this is an interesting area where you might just stop for the whole day. If we get a lot of momentum in play, we might get an outside bar to the upside, but given, normally that happens pretty early, you get that move to the halfway point of the prior day, and then you're going to reach it. Now we've kind of had 2 pushes up right to a key area. So, for me, like I shot some videos, I just traded 3 stocks today: AbbVie, Tesla, and Dollar Tree. And if we look at those real quickly, just my typical morning trades: AbbVie bought it here, had a nice base hit gain. Tesla bought it here, had a little pause, second push up, so another base hit trade. And Dollar Tree, same thing, bought it here, pause, and a base hit trade. So, in the downtrend, to get a few upward, or trades to the upside, that's pretty good the way I see it. And again, given the SPY, start to the day, you were really biased a little bit to the upside in what's an overall big picture downtrend, but it offered an opportunity in your morning trades here to take some nice gains to the upside. So we'll see what unfolds for the rest of the day. This could be an area where you pause. Again, the way I'd get short here is if we get some kind of big red bar down that starts to attack these intraday lows. I don't really know how the market could reverse. It can come up, and sometimes we get at the end of the day, in the afternoon, a big drop. But if we happen, I'd rather wait till tomorrow to go to the short side. So to me, until we attack this intraday low, I can't really get too excited to the short side, but I could definitely see it failing right up here too, given the fact that we're kind of only to the halfway point of yesterday. So let's see how it unfolds for the rest of the day. But this morning was definitely a slightly bias to the upside. And if you looked around the board, the healthcare stocks were the strongest stocks to start. So that's why I focused there. Then I noticed Dollar Tree, kind of pausing a little bit, which normally has another push up. And Tesla also is just a stock that really has a pivot machine gun all the way up here to take out a lot of stops if it really wants to reverse. So I thought I'd give it a shot to the upside given the opening price action as well. So let's see where the SPY ends up. Like I said, not surprising that it's pausing right here, and maybe this is the high of the day. We'll see how it unfolds for the rest of the day into the afternoon.